Hello and welcome to this presentation. This presentation we're going to be going through the whole introduction to Outro. The agenda for this presentation is to go through the brand messages, product overview, system sale, exercise, what is safety flooring, product positioning, sector overview and a summary. Our purpose is the reason we are in business. We're here to transform spaces to enhance people's emotional and physical well-being. It's something we strive for, a big idea that embraces a universal common good. Our vision is the change we seek. Our ambition is to be the global partner of choice at the forefront of design-led innovation, inspiring our customers and meeting their real-world challenges through an unrivaled sector focus and solutions that stand the test of time. Our core values underpin everything we do as individuals and collectively as a business. They reflect a deeply held belief which drives our behaviour. The Outro promise is valuing our customers and valuing each other. This is the idea at the heart of the Outro brand, our brand essence, designed for possibilities, made for people. It's an ambition that transcends what we do and gives us a platform to demonstrate both product innovation and human understanding. It is the emotional value we bring, and as such, it is as much as an experience as a promise. Safety matters. It's at the heart of everything we do. We invented safety flooring back in 1947 and we're still passionate about it. We love pioneering different safety flooring solutions with sustained slip resistance for the lifetime of the product, in wet and dry, in shoes, boots, slippers, trainers and barefoot. We've taken care of it. As long as you're safe, we're happy. We're dedicated to safety in other ways too, making sure that your future really is safer with Outro. Our hygienic wall cladding systems help keep you safe by giving bacteria nowhere to hide. Our resins help keep the champions of industry safe. We're a family-run business that's been going strong since 1919, making sure your investment in Outro is safe too. Why do you think we need safety flooring? Just so you're aware, there is no such thing as non-slip safety flooring, only slip-resistant flooring. How many workers suffered serious injury because of a slip or trip last year? 10,000. What percentage of major slips resulted in broken bones? 95%. A slips and trips accident is recorded every 3 minutes. What percentage of slipping accidents occur on wet floors, most usually on smooth surfaces? 90%.
Okay, so I'm Steve Gibson. I'm a manufacturing technician with Outro, and what I'm going to do is talk you through how we make our product. So what we have is an example here of one of our walkway products. As you look at that, you'll see one layer, but in actual fact all our products consist of an undercoat and a top coat, and this is just a resin model which clearly shows that fact. So generally at the very bottom you'll see our scrim, which is a fiberglass woven material. This will give us the dimensional stability we need. Also on there you'll see a lining material, and that allows us to pour a PVC paste or plastisol directly onto this material, and then as it goes through our process it then goes into an undercoat oven to be dried. Once that product's dried, it exits the oven. At that point there, if we want to, we can emboss it. So you can see some of our products have a texture there, or we can iron it flat if we need to. The next part of our machine is the cooling group. The cooling group is going to take some heat away from the product just to give us a bit more dimensional stability. At the next stage, clearly this one has scrim on the bottom, but some of our products, as you've seen already there, is scrim in the middle. So what we can physically do if we want to is turn the product over. Okay, and I will explain why we do that a little bit later. The next part of the machine is going to be the top coat station. So at this point here we're going to put the top layer on, so again the application of another PVC layer, and as that goes forward that goes under scatter heads, which is ways of putting aggregates into this top layer. And here's some of the examples, and again I will go through these a little bit clearer later. So these will be dropped into that top layer to give us the wear layer rather than the wear surface. That material then continues into the second oven, and in that oven we're going to dry the top layer, and most importantly make sure they fuse together so they become one. And this means even when we do destruction tests on our product at the end of the process, we're ensuring that they're totally fused and they basically break as one rather than two separate. Once it leaves the oven, what we do is at that stage there, we emboss the product. Now embossing is just a very clever name for squashing. What this allows us to do is put a texture on this surface. This allows us to control that surface, the roughness of the surface, because what we want to achieve is a uniform, consistent surface on there. So as you're walking on that, it's going to stay as a constant. So in the early days, everything was just put down to this product here, or this finish here, which is Easy Clean 1. And that used to be the end of our actual product. What we also do now is Easy Clean 5, or 5th generation of Easy Clean, and there has been various stages throughout this process to get to where we are now. Easy Clean 5 is the application of a polyurethane to the material. This will enhance slip resistance, but more importantly cleanability as well. So, because it's always been a bit of a double-edged sword. Generally, the rougher the product, the more challenging it will be to clean. So this allows us to get both those parameters met. Okay, so that is either applied as none at all on a standard product, 1 layer or 2 layers. And then what happens is that goes through a drying process which uses ultraviolet light rather than our conventional gas ovens. Okay, so the next part of our process is we actually produce this material in excess of 2 meters wide. So what we do at that stage is we have to trim a percentage off. This is an example here of an edge trimming, and what you'll see is a nice clean cut on one side and then a feathered edge on the other. Obviously, to supply it at 2 meter wide, we need to have that cut both edges. So this material here, in the early days when I started here all those years ago, this was landfill, unfortunately. Obviously from a business point of view, that's not ideal at all. So what the company's been doing for many years is looking at ways of recycling this, and what we've got now is a machine at the far end of the factory that will actually grind this material down so we can basically put it back into our product. So the waste material that we have is then put it through our processing machine. So first cut, puts it into chunks this sort of size here, which are approximately 25mm squares, and then we pass it through to the second cutter, which takes it down to 8mm. Now the early days of this, everything went to this size, then was taken to another company and they made it into things like road traffic cones, plastic flower pots, which is recycling and is obviously a much better thing to be doing. But legislation has changed, and what it's saying is really any waste material, ideally you should be putting back into your product. So where we are now is we take it down to this size here, which is approximately 1 to 2mm, then we can sprinkle that back into the undercoat with a solid layer over the top. This will have no negative effects on the product, and ultimately we'll just get rid of all our waste PVC, and means that we no longer landfill any PVC from site, which from a business point of view is obviously a lot better. Okay, so once the edge waste is off, then this material will continue to the end of the production line. Once it gets to the end, we then wind this material up into 20 linear or 40 square metre rolls if it's a 2mm product. That then will get cut to the desired length, goes sideways into a packaging machine, gets fully wrapped up and identified with its own batch number and individual roll number, and then is ready for distribution, which can be anywhere in the world. The undercoat and top coat layers are primarily made up of a PVC paste, and this is an example here. And although it's white in colour, it's just inherent colour, there's no pigments at this stage. So what we do is we buy in different types of liquids and different types of powders. So we'll buy in things like plasticizers that give flexibility to the product, stabilizers that ensure colour doesn't fade out with heat and light. We then blend those with different types of PVC polymers and powders to give us the paste that we're going to then put in large storage vessels around our factory, and then we pump them forwards either to an undercoat station or a top coat station, then add the necessary pigments to get the desired colour, and also add things like recycled glass and also aluminium oxide as well to give additional strength, durability and slip resistance to the product. When we're talking about slip resistance, the real materials that are going to be doing the work for us are things like this. So this is an example here, which is our silicon carbide. Now silicon carbide is a fantastic material, and that's the one there that actually shimmers. Unfortunately though, from an aesthetics point of view, that shimmer can be a bit of a problem, and certainly for design, high design areas, silicon is not really desired. But there are alternatives to this. So, for example, I've mentioned aluminium oxide. Aluminium we can also get in a white state as well. So once that's sprinkled onto there, you won't see it, but it will give the necessary slip resistance that's required on that product. Also as well, we can use things like coloured quartz. So these are particles of grit that come to site already pigmented, and then we can sprinkle these onto the product. Here's an example here of a red quartz. If you were to sprinkle that onto the red products you see there, you wouldn't see it, but it will give you slip resistance, and that will work with the other properties of the other materials in there as well. Also, the quartz can come to us as different colours, so there can be blends of colours to make a visual statement as well. And again, also helps with the aesthetics of the product. We also use PVC chip. So the examples you see here, the larger particle, that's our PVC paste that gets pigmented to whatever colour we desire, and then we can sprinkle that directly onto the product. These will more be for aesthetics appearance. Okay, so I'm going to go through different examples of our products here. I'm going to start with walkway. Walkway is screw on the bottom product, and this will go into construction. So this will be stuck down onto a concrete floor. Wherever there's a join, the pieces will be welded together. Moving on from there, we also do products that are going to go into buses on trains. These are slightly different in construction. So what you've got here is, you still, as I explained earlier, with the scrim, but you don't actually see the scrim when you look at the bottom of this product. The scrim is actually now halfway through the product. So what happens is we have the scrim, a layer of paste, and then a backing material. This then goes through our process. We then flip that material over, scrim in the middle using our turner bars, and this then gives us a product that will naturally sit flatter. So as you look at this, there's no slight edge curl, it will naturally sit flat, as opposed to one of the walkway products that will always have a slight edge curl to it. Okay, so these products are going to go onto a moving chassis that's constantly flexing, which is why we want it to naturally sit flat. So then some bright spark not so long ago actually suggested, well, if we can make our product sit flat, why don't we actually loose lay the product? So here we have examples of express lay, which has the embossed back, screw in the middle, and then will naturally pull itself flat when it's installed. So these products are not going to use adhesive on installation. They're going to loose lay onto the floor, but they will still give the integrity and strength that all our products will give. Here we have marine. Marine is perfect for wet rooms, i.e. barefoot slip resistance. Unfortunately though, more and more of this was going into care homes where someone's being bathed by somebody else. If someone has shoes on in that area, their slip resistance is going to be compromised. So what we basically do is, then it was felt the need for a development of product, and that really led us into Aquarius. Aquarius being a wet room product, and what you have here is a much rougher feeling product, but with the more consistent surface that you see on there. This is perfect for shower rooms or wet rooms, but also changing rooms as well. So there won't be a difference from one product to another. This can be a uniform product all the way through, because generally even the changing room will get incredibly wet as well as people walk from one area to another. Also as well, aesthetically is a lot less industrial. It looks a product that is more front of house. Also we have Suprema, still a 2-layer product, but the top layer on this is actually a clear layer. So when you're looking at this, the colour you're seeing is the colour from the undercoat. So it has a lot more depth. The original specification on this was we wanted a product that didn't look industrial, so no things like silicone on there, but still meets our requirements with slip resistance. So purely for more aesthetics. And also as well, patterns. This is something else we've been doing really for the bus market, but what you've got here is actually chip being put down onto the product, but in bespoke patterns rather than a random scatter that you'd normally see.
Why Outro safety flooring? Sustained slip resistance, how Outro safety flooring works, specifying what and why. Most flooring companies will produce slip resistance performance data for flooring as new. Slip resistance can be affected by wear and tear as well as unsuitable cleaning regimes. How does Outro safety flooring work? Wet contaminants on flooring create a film that prevent complete contact between a shoe and the floor, which can result in a slip or fall. A wet film only needs to be between 1 and 2 microns thick to prevent complete contact between a shoe and the flooring. That's about 1/10 the thickness of a human hair. Dry contaminants can act like millions of tiny ball bearings, which can also result in a slip or fall. Safety flooring works by incorporating aggregates into the wear layer. If they're sufficient in number and quality, they can penetrate the wet film to provide contact with the shoe, or sit proud to prevent the ball bearing effect of dry contaminants. Remember, it only takes 1 to 2 microns of wet film to cause a slip or fall. The aggregate in safety flooring penetrates the wet film or the dry contaminants to prevent an accident.
The pendulum coefficient of friction machine is portable and can test the product at any time in situ. Although the test is used globally, it is especially popular in the UK as it is endorsed by the Health and Safety Executive and the United Kingdom Slip Resistance Group. The pendulum mimics the act of the heel striking the ground during walking. A specially formulated rubber slider on the bottom of the swinging pendulum arm sweeps across the floor surface and records the drag. As you can see, the pendulum test value on this dry Altro safety flooring is high. The higher the number, the lower the potential for slip. Pendulum test values are classified into high, moderate and low potentials for slip. A pendulum test value of 36 plus gives a statistical value of 1 in a million chance of slipping on that surface, which is the minimum requirement for the HSC and UK Slip Resistance Group to be classified as a safety flooring. If the floor is wet, a thin film of water is formed between the heel and the ground. This prevents the heel from making contact with the ground and the heel can aquaplane and a slip occurs. In this demonstration, you can see a loss of friction with a wet heel and wet flooring. Now, when the residual water is dried from the floor but the heel is still wet, there is an increased risk of a slip occurring compared to dry conditions. This shows that walking on a dry floor with wet shoes also increases the potential for a slip. A similar result can be seen with other contaminants. Altro safety flooring has an aggregate that cuts through the contaminant and allows contact between the heel and ground to be made. Even with wet contamination, all Altro safety flooring for shod areas exceeds the 36 plus rating provided they are maintained correctly. Compare this to smooth vinyl and non-safety ceramics, which generate a pendulum test value of between 10 to 24 when wet. This equates to a risk factor of between 1 in 2 and 1 in 20 chance of a slip occurring. Let's use an example to demonstrate these risk factors. Would you cross the road knowing there is a 1 in a million chance of being hit by a bus? Probably, yes. But would you cross the road if there was a 1 in 10 chance of being hit? Altro safety flooring also stays slip resistant throughout the life of the product. An independent test on Altro Suprema 2 showed that after accelerated wear, which equates to 40,000 machine cycles, or roughly 16 years, it has maintained its low slip potential above 36 plus. Compare this against two competitor non-Altro products, which show how their slip resistance wears off quickly after about 2 years. Test is used across Europe, and there are 3 versions of this test. EN 13845 Annex C provides an ESB and ESF rating on shoe and barefoot slip resistance using soap and water as a contaminant. DIN 51097 tests barefoot slip resistance when the ramp is covered with water. This gives an A to C rating. The third and most popular test, which we'll demonstrate now, is DIN 51130 and gives an R rating between R9 and R13. The test subject wears safety boots and walks on flooring that has been contaminated with oil. The ramp is inclined until the point at which the subject slips and the angle is recorded. The greater the angle, the greater the slip resistance of the floor being tested. R9 is the lowest rating on the R scale with a slip angle of between 6 to 10 degrees. R1 to R8 do not exist. Therefore, R9 is the absolute minimum you should expect to see in this test. The R10 rating categorizes a ramp incline of between 10 to 19 degrees, R11 19 to 27 degrees, R12 27 to 35 degrees, and R13 35 plus degrees. Altro has a range of safety flooring between R10 to R12 rating, which is designed to retain this level of slip resistance throughout the lifetime of the product. One of the benefits of the ramp test is that it uses a person to measure slip. All the other tests rely on machines. However, the shoe used in this test is a safety boot with a heavily cleated sole, which is not representative of general everyday footwear. Another limitation is that the contaminant is motor oil. Most slips occur with water. Finally, this can only test small sections of ex-factory flooring rather than monitoring how slip resistance changes over time with use in a real-life setting.
Is my flooring really safe? Not all safety flooring offer sustained slip resistance to the minimum HSE level for the declared lifetime. We know this because external independent laboratory tests prove it, and as the inventors of safety flooring, we have an established pedigree in championing the need for safety. This is why we're campaigning for responsible sustained slip resistance information, indicators of how long a safety floor will maintain its slip resistance performance. Pioneering sustained slip resistance. At the moment there's no legal requirement for sustained slip resistance or an agreed industry standard on how to measure it. So some manufacturers can launch products with a thin coating or embossed finish that qualifies them as safety flooring, but can still wear away and leaves users vulnerable. We develop Altro safety flooring to go beyond current requirements and provide sustained slip resistance for life. We work with leading international test houses and also invest in additional tests to make sure our products consistently deliver to the highest standards. To show how thorough we are, we've introduced a logo that shows the number of years you can expect Altro safety flooring to provide slip resistance to the HSE minimum standard of 36 plus on a pendulum test. In short, we know our slip resistance won't fail for the life expectancy of our product. So we won't add our logo to other ones like smooth and rubber flooring that don't have this lifetime slip resistance. We strongly recommend that you check the sustained slip resistance of any safety flooring with the manufacturer to make sure you use the most effective product for each area and minimise risk to users. Hygiene. No one wants to wash, cook or be operated on in a dirty or contaminated environment. If safety flooring isn't cleaned properly, a hazardous level of dirt or contaminant can accumulate on the surface. The build-up of bacteria on floors and walls can lead to mold growth, which can affect people with respiratory problems. Contamination of any sort is unacceptable in many environments such as hospitals, care homes and catering areas. Outro's safety flooring and wall cladding is easy to clean, impervious, waterproof, fully sealed and meets infection control regulations. How are the systems designed and installed? Here at Outro, we were the first company to innovate a complete system of compatible hygienic wall cladding and flooring. It's an integrated system, which means it fits together perfectly to provide a hygienic, watertight surface. This doesn't just offer the best possible protection against bacteria and vermin, it makes cleaning easy too. Outro safety flooring and Outro hygienic wall cladding are Hazardous Analysis Critical Control Point approved, HACCP, and are safe for food and medical environments, providing the hygiene and protection needed. A complete system, consistent quality, easy to keep clean, effective detailing, fully sealed system, thermoforming and various joint methods, fully bonded, expert premier installers. What materials are they made of? Outro hygienic wall cladding is specifically designed to meet today's hygienic regulations. It's durable, impervious and impact resistant and has a smooth, easy to clean surface, so it's the perfect solution in areas where hygiene is paramount. Why is Outro PVC flooring so hygienic? PVC flooring is so hygienic because it's resistant to impact damage and point loading. And Outro PVC flooring is watertight and resistant to most chemicals, staining and odours, which makes it even easier to keep clean. PUR technology. Our exclusive Outro Easy Clean Maxxis PUR technology can be found in Outro safety flooring. It makes our flooring more hygienic and cleanable, and this was proved in tests that show unrivaled low dirt pickup along with resistance to most staining and chemicals. In fact, we're so confident in the long-term hygienic performance of our PUR technology that we back it with a no-quibble lifetime pledge. In comparison, ceramic tiles have grout issues and damage risk. Things like carpet can act as a reservoir for dust containing hair and skin cells, debris, dirt and insects. Significantly, they have been banned by the NHS in clinical areas. The fibres can trap dirt and absorb liquids, making stains and odours difficult to shift and providing a breeding ground for bacteria.
Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate how tough and durable Outro white rock wall cladding is. I hit it really hard with this hammer. Before I do that, I'm going to take this hammer to a standard ceramic wall tile. This tile is cracked, and it doesn't look good, but that's the least of the problems, because now that tile will allow dirt, germs and contamination to get in behind. That means there's going to need to be replaced, and that costs time and money. Now, let's see what happens when we hit Outro white rock. Not a lot, not even a mile. Pretty impressive, eh? Perhaps we should hit it with something a little bit heavier, eh? This is a 7 kilo sledgehammer. Let's see what we can do with this. Not bad. So Outro white rock could not only withstand everyday scrapes and knocks, it can withstand the impact of this hammer. Imagine on to a piece of white rock. That steel ball was dropped from 350 millimetres. We're now going to drop the steel ball from 50 millimetres. There, you can see how easy it broke. I'm now going to drop the same steel ball onto a piece of ultra white rock. I'm now going to drop the steel ball onto a piece of ultra white rock from over 2 metres. Absolutely no damage whatsoever. What this shows us is that ultra white rock is strong and durable, especially when compared with traditional materials such as painted walls and ceramic tiles. It's also hygienic. It doesn't scratch, so there's no bacterial contamination to worry about. Ultra white rock is also great value for money, as it's quick to install and it has a 20-year warranty. Finally, it's easy to wipe clean and has good chemical and stain resistance. So, ultra white rock wall cladding is great in places like hospitals, kitchen areas and bathrooms, and is a fully bonded system which can be used in combination with ultra safety flooring, ultra white rock ceilings and door sets.
How to maintain and look after them. Cleaning for safety. Correct and thorough cleaning is an essential part of floor maintenance to ensure your safety flooring is kept safe and clean throughout its life. Providing a clean and hygienic environment is one thing, but effective cleaning also has a vital role to play in ensuring your safety floor continues to perform to the expected standards. The surface profile of a safety floor ensures that foot and floor connect, even when surface contaminants are present. Kept clean, the surface aggregates are a sufficient size and number to break through the contaminants, therefore reducing the risk of a slip to 1 in a million. If incorrect cleaning procedures are followed, a hazardous level of dirt and contaminant build up and can accumulate on the surface of the flooring, potentially increasing the risk of a slip to as high as 1 in 2. Cleaning for hygiene. Our hygienic wall cladding, door sets, ceilings and safety flooring along with resin flooring are easy to clean, with an impermeable surface and no grouted joints that could trap bacteria. But just because the cleaning is easy doesn't mean it shouldn't be frequent. As with all surfaces, regular cleaning is the best way to maintain hygiene. A regular cleaning regime using the right equipment and cleaning solutions is vital to maintain hygiene levels required. Cleaning for durability and longevity. Regular cleaning removes any potentially damaging substances from ultra-hygienic wall cladding and ultra flooring, which then means they can perform effectively. Sustainability drives the choices we make. It starts with the raw materials we choose to go into our products. Environmentally friendly raw materials which enable us to produce phthalate-free vinyl flooring containing bioplasticizers. Our commitment to sustainability enabled us to become the first manufacturer to recycle traditional safety flooring in-house and led to us being first to the market 100% recyclable and reusable safety flooring post-installation, which took the flooring industry by storm. Since 2014, we've achieved zero waste to landfill, an achievement to be proud of. RecoFloor. Waste is an ongoing issue in the construction industry, and manufacturers need to take responsibility for their waste down the supply chain. This is why we're one of the 2 founding members of RecoFloor, the industry's vinyl take-back scheme which collects safety and smooth vinyl offcuts and uplifted smooth vinyl and diverts them from landfill. As the first manufacturer of recycled safety flooring in-house, we collect all the safety flooring on behalf of the scheme, even if we don't produce it. The waste vinyl flooring can come from flooring contractors, distributors, large construction sites, including retail refurbishments using reverse logistics. We recycle these offcuts into new vinyl flooring, and any collected post-consumer smooth vinyl is recycled into traffic calming products like road cone bases. We launched the scheme in 2009, and by the end of 2014, RecoFloor had collected and recycled over 2,500 tonnes of waste vinyl flooring. Phthalate and bioplasticizers. We've always taken pride in using premium ingredients to make premium products. We were the first manufacturer to produce phthalate-free safety flooring, and we continue to lead the market in making vinyl flooring that's free from phthalate plasticizers. In the past, we used a range of plasticizers, mainly non-phthalate plasticizers and a small amount of phthalate plasticizers, to give the best performance for our products. But we'd always planned on moving to a more renewable source of plasticizers, and we did this fully in 2012, something we're very proud of. We have invested in and installed the world's first safety flooring recycled system. It offers a closed-loop recycling process and can recycle over 500 tonnes of factory waste PVC every year. Our safety flooring products also contain up to 20% recycled content post-consumer recycled glass. Outro Express Lay is the first safety flooring that's 100% recyclable post-consumer. What that means is, after it's been installed, it can be rolled up and reused elsewhere, and at the end of its life we can then recycle it. Flooring. Outro Safety Flooring Overview. Heavy duty, inspirational solutions, versatile solutions, special application solutions. We have merged our popular Outro Designer 25 with Outro Unity to create one solution for your tough areas. With a palette of 27 colours, this robust safety flooring gives you design flexibility with the durability you would expect from our 2.5mm safety flooring range. It can cope with high levels of foot and wheel traffic without compromising on slip resistance, combined with Outro Fortis wall protection system for your toughest areas. Classic by name, classic by nature. Outro Classic 25 was the first ever safety flooring. It's been tried and trusted for over 60 years, and its traditional industrial look is still popular today. Outro Classic provides lasting slip resistance, durability and abrasion resistance, making it ideal for use in heavy trafficked areas, particularly with wheel traffic. It's also good for areas where occasional moisture and dust can increase the risk of slipping, as it has a pendulum test value rating of greater than 45 and an R11 slip rating. Available in practical, dirt-hiding shades with the addition of new colours for even greater choice. Outro Classic 25 is easy to clean and maintain. Suprema. Safety flooring for indoor public spaces, hospital wards and classrooms. Looking for that designer feel in a safety flooring? Look no further than Outro Suprema, a stunning non-sparkle safety floor that gives you complete design freedom. With 12 new colours, including 3 flake designs, one of its 40 shades will match the mood you want to create. Design-led Outro Suprema has been developed in consultation with colour consultants, architects and end users to reflect design requirements and interior trends. It gives a colour punch to your public spaces. So from sophisticated snowflake to bright bee, the only limit is your imagination. Outro Wood Safety. Safety flooring for public spaces, housing and student accommodation. When you want to create homely, comforting and familiar look, but you don't want to compromise on safety, Outro Wood Safety is ideal. The range offers 16 wood look designs including classic, contemporary classic and on-trend, so you can vary the mood from cool and classy to warm and nurturing. Outro Wood Safety works well with contemporary decor such as metal and glass areas, mood lighting, vibrant colours and monotone themes. It's a great choice if you need to avoid any colour clashes. The flooring features Outro Easy Clean Max's PUR technology for long-term cleanability and easier maintenance. This attractive general-purpose 2mm Wood look flooring is available in a range of designs with different plank sizes and shades, including a bamboo look fine line design and wide plank classic and rustic designs, helping you create the right look for areas where people live and work. Outro Wood Safety Comfort offers aesthetics combined with comfort. It's an ideal choice for areas that need to look good while helping to give comfort underfoot. This 2.85mm thick option offers 14 decibel sound reduction, which is great for noisy environments such as hospitals and kindergartens. Outro Walkway and Express Lay. Outro Walkway is our hugely popular, hard-wearing 2mm safety flooring which provides lifelong slip and abrasion resistance. The range has 42 colours and shares its colour range with Outro Express Lay. This enables you to combine use of both ranges when you need traditionally adhered and adhesive-free safety flooring in adjacent areas. Outro Walkway 20 is easy to cove and weld. It achieves the pendulum test value of 36 plus on the pendulum test, giving sustained slip resistance throughout the lifetime of the product. It also includes PUR cleanability, superior chemical and stain resistance. Adhesive-free safety flooring, the award-winning Outro Express Lay is the world's first ever adhesive-free safety floor. Plus, it is truly sustainable. From the moment it's specified until the end of its life, Outro Express Lay can save you time and money. Featuring Outro Loose Lay technology, it can be installed and removed quickly and reused and recycled, helping both you and the environment. Outro Loose Lay technology is a system with studded embossed finishing on the underside of the flooring which allows any subfloor moisture to escape. It has been designed to lie flat without the need to be adhered. Outro Loose Lay double-sided moisture tolerant tape is used to secure the flooring in place while you weld. As there is no adhesive, you can get same day welding and can walk on the floor straight away. The convenience and time saving that Outro Express Lay offers has no impact on its performance or durability. It has the slip resistance, life expectancy and ability to withstand heavy loads that you expect from Outro safety flooring. The range has 42 colours and matches with Outro Walkway 20, enabling you to use both where appropriate to suit the application. Aquarius and Pisces. You asked, we delivered. Inspired by customer feedback, Outro Aquarius was developed for lasting performance in wet and dry, shoes or barefoot, achieving a pendulum test value of 50 and Class B to DIN 51097 for barefoot use. Outro Aquarius provides optimum lifetime sustainable, slip resistant in wet and dry environment. Now with 4 new shades to choose from, this extended range features plain and tonal chip options, including an on-trend indigo shade to help you achieve high contrast and design flexibility. It's a 2mm safety floor that has been extensively tested on a variety of shoe types to ensure top performance in a host of environments: bathrooms, changing areas, hospital wards. Anywhere you can expect a wet and dry floor environment. It's also easy to clean, with Outro EasyClean Max's PUR technology, meaning it's the forefront of safety floor cleaning. No longer do you have to choose between studded or standard safety flooring. With Outro Aquarius you can have it all: good looks and comfort without compromising on safety. Pisces. For home from home environments, looks really do matter. For those providing accommodation, safety remains a top priority, especially in wet environments where the likelihood of a slip is high. Achieving Class B to DIN 51097 for barefoot use, plus a pendulum test value of greater than 50, a soft look finish and 16 attractive shades. Outro Pisces brings together the best of both worlds. Outro Pisces is the first safety flooring developed with Outro bead technology. Tiny beads are blended and evenly distributed into the flooring. The result is the consistent, soft appearance that you would want from domestic interiors, with the lifetime sustained slip resistance you expect from Outro. Outro Pisces perform whether wet or dry in shoes or barefoot. Stronghold 30. Outro Stronghold 30 achieves Outro's highest rating for slip resistance and is designed to minimize risk in wet and greasy conditions for the lifetime of the flooring, achieving a pendulum test value of 55 and R12. As well as helping to keep staff safe from slips, it also helps reduce their fatigue. thanks to its 3mm thickness, which provides noise reduction and comfort underfoot. Altro Stronghold 30 is frequently specified with Altro White Rock White and Altro White Rock Satins to create safe and hygienic environments in commercial and industrial kitchens. Atlas 40. Safety flooring for industrial areas and sports changing rooms. Tough as old boots and new boots, steel toe cap work boots and studded football boots. Altro Atlas is our most robust safety flooring and is suitable for areas exposed to shoes with studs or spikes. It's well suited to heavy duty industrial use and sports changing rooms. Hard wearing, stable and resistant to mechanical damage and chemicals, Altro Atlas 40 provides long-term durability and slip resistance and is easy to clean and maintain. System selling. While safety flooring is what we are known for as the inventors of it, we also sell a full system of safe, hygienic and sustainable interior finishes. Ensemble Modular Flooring System (LVT). Altro Ensemble is a modular flooring system that gives you complete design freedom to create stunning floors for interior spaces. From colour blocking to geometric patterns, the possibilities are endless. Altro Ensemble has 15 dB sound reduction with added comfort underfoot, making it perfect for front of house areas in hotels, including foyers and reception areas, restaurant and cafe dining areas, retail, offices and student accommodation. Any environment where design is key. With 4 modular sizes, you can mix and match to create unique patterns utilizing color and design. Ensemble Modular Flooring System (LVT). What makes Ensemble different to the competition? It's a modular flooring system. It has noise reduction and comfort underfoot, 2.6mm thick with a 0.5 wear layer, gravure printing process. Altro Zodiac. Altro Zodiac Smooth comes in a range of 24 colours, chosen to reflect your mood, warm, cool, neutral or vibrant. It is easy to maintain and can be welded to provide a hygienic surface, making it ideal for areas where infection control and high standards of cleanliness are required. Altro Orchestra. For areas where comfort and sound reduction are important, 2.85mm Altro Orchestra has been engineered to create the ideal environment to learn and live. Altro Operetta. 2mm Altro Operetta is a robust floor perfect for medium to high traffic areas. It is easy to clean and maintain. Altro Serenade. 3.9mm thick and with a 19 dB impact sound reduction. Not only does it reduce noise, it provides a high level of comfort underfoot. What is Outro White Rock? The fully bonded hygienic alternative to tiles that's impact resistant, grout free and easy to clean. It is made from a high quality, food safe PVC polymer that can handle temperatures up to 60 degrees centigrade. It meets all the current European Union directives on health and hygiene. Speed and ease of installation. The recommended method of installing wall cladding has always been to fully bond the cladding substrate to the wall, not gunning or dot and dab with silicone. Food regulations and environmental health stipulate this. Remember, CDM regulations require the safe use of adhesives to be included in the health and safety plan. This practice can trap bacteria between the cladding and the wall, undermining the hygienic performance. Benefits of reduced cost are traded off against an increased level of risk. In contrast, a fully bonded system reduces opportunities for the growth of bacteria and adds strength, due to the strength of the cladding itself, plus that of the substrate immediately behind it. However, it must be stated that to achieve the best possible outcome, the substrate must be in good condition. This will need further preparation if it is not. Outro White Rock White. Hygienic wall cladding for kitchens and clinical areas. Thinking of replacing ceramic wall tiles with a proven high-performance option? Consider Outro White Rock White, the hygienic alternative to tiles that's impact-resistant, grout-free and easy to clean. Its smooth white surface and classical purity makes it a timeless choice for any interior. Outro White Rock White is hazard, analysis and critical control points HACCP approved and is made from a high-quality, food-safe PVC polymer that can handle temperatures up to 60 degrees centigrade. It meets all the current European Union directives on health and hygiene. This makes it particularly suitable for use in commercial kitchens, especially combined with Outro Stronghold 30. Outro White Rock Satins. Hygienic wall cladding for bathrooms, changing areas and operating theatres. Use colour to subtly create a mood with Outro White Rock Satins. This versatile and sophisticated wall cladding is available in a range of solid, decorative, satin shades. Shades now with 27 colours to choose from, including a new fresh green shade, Orchard. Of course, Outro White Rock Satins still provides the impact resistance and hygiene you would expect from Outro White Rock, with a stain resistant wipe clean surface. Outro White Rock Satins can be combined with Outro non-sparkle safety flooring to achieve the required light reflectance value difference needed for the requirements of the Equality Act 2010. Outro White Rock wall designs are perfect for general circulation areas as well as wet environments such as bathrooms and spas, creating a design focal point. It is fitted like Outro White Rock sheet and can be combined with Outro floors for a fully sealed impervious solution for non-critical hygienic environments. It can also be used with Outro White Rock and Outro Fortis wall sheets in adjacent areas. Matching silicone sealants are available, as well as 5 coordinating and contrasting Outro White Rock trims. It can also be used with existing Outro White Rock trims, including Outro White Rock Flexi Joint. Outro White Rock Chameleon. Make a bold statement with Outro White Rock Chameleon, the glossy, vibrant and vividly colourful hygienic wall cladding. Outro White Rock Chameleon is available in 16 high-impact, high-design shades to add a little bit of affordable luxury to a range of environments. Offering all the benefits of Outro White Rock Chameleon is very durable with a smooth, watertight, wipe-clean surface. Outro White Rock DigiClad. Hygienic wall cladding for reception areas, patient rooms and coffee shops. Create the right impression with a bespoke design on your wall, from a calming coastal landscape in a hospital ward to a bold company logo in a reception area. The only limit is your imagination. Outro White Rock DigiClad is created by reproducing a photographic image or vector art onto Outro White Rock wall cladding with consistent photographic quality. Hard coat technology provides scratch resistance properties for added surface protection, making Outro White Rock DigiClad ideal for areas where durability is important. Outro White Rock Splashbacks. Hygienic, low maintenance, convenient and easy to install. No wonder Outro White Rock Splashbacks are such a popular alternative to tiles. They're available as kits in a range of sizes to suit most hand wash basins and vanity units, all custom sized for the perfect fit. Giving you the flexibility to coordinate or contrast, Outro White Rock Splashbacks come in a vast array of colours and finishes, complemented by colour matching sealants. Choose from Outro White Rock Satins or Outro White Rock Chameleon ranges, pick your size and away you go. Outro Fortis Wall Protection. Fortis Titanium is the saviour of busy public areas. Doors and plasterboard walls can be easily damaged, be it scrapes and knocks as people pass, or more serious dents and holes caused by wheeled traffic. Outro Fortis Titanium has been specifically designed to protect these areas in busy public areas. Outro Fortis Titanium is constructed from highly durable, semi-rigid sheet which is dense, impervious material resistant to bumps. It features a lightly textured surface which camouflages scuffs, keeping the wall area looking better for longer. Available in 10 colours including muted and vibrant designs, Outro Fortis Titanium matches many of the popular shades from the Outro White Rock Satins hygienic wall cladding range. This offers flexibility when it comes to design, making it a versatile solution across a range of areas, plus the colour runs throughout, reducing the visibility of knocks or scrapes. Bespoke colour options are also available to meet any specific requirements. In areas where hygiene is crucial or where doors take a lot of abuse, Outro White Rock hygienic door sets are the answer. Faced with PVC, they're not only tough and impact deflective, but also hygienic and low maintenance. Outro White Rock hygienic door sets are custom made to meet your needs and can be designed for use on their own or as part of the complete Outro system, including hygienic wall cladding and flooring. They're available in colours that can complement your decor or create contrast to aid with wayfinding. Our door sets are available in a wide range of bespoke options.